So listen, I really hadn't planned on this video being a voiceover. First of all, I am at work. But anywho, because I didn't plan on it being a voiceover, I'm not going to talk about the techniques I'm using to apply my makeup or the products that I'm using, because I already have a video on my TikTok that's an in detail get ready with me. My bully Kane is in the room with me, so that's what y'all see me looking and talking to. I'm not a crazy person. But I said, okay, we're going to talk about some real deal Holyfield, real life things, because I'm also going to start putting my videos on my YouTube channel. And I think I'm going to strictly do TikTok and YouTube. It'll be a video every now and again on Facebook. Like I said, it's for my journaling purposes. But the engagement that I get on TikTok and YouTube is unmatched. And most of those folks are strangers. So listen, as of late, there have been a lot of domestic violence incidents, like different stories and stuff on TikTok and Facebook. And some of them are with some big name content creators or whatever. And I'm not trying to diminish that, because it really is awful. And I've been there, done that. However, I want to talk about a different form of abuse, and that would be emotional abuse. Now listen, because I have experienced both, it is my opinion that emotional abuse is worse than physical abuse. Again, this is my opinion. So let me explain why I think that. For one thing, if you've been in a physically abusive relationship, God forbid you have one that know how to land those hits where any bruises or marks that are left, they're hidden when you're dressed, if you will. Yeah. You got them kind that strategically place their lids. Either way, and I know that people can be unalive from being physically abused, but you know, those marks and stuff, they'll heal. You know what I'm saying? You might have a mark left, a slight little blemish or whatever, but they heal, unless it's the extreme case. But that emotional abuse, the toll that it takes on an individual, you know, some people don't bounce back from that. Some people don't bounce back from that. And it can truly change how they look at themselves from here on out if they don't get some help, or if they're just not strong-willed enough. One second, y'all. Let's see. So, for instance, sometimes if you just truly have never experienced something like that, and you get in a relationship with somebody who is emotionally abusive, you may not even realize that it's emotional abuse, gang. Like, for instance, they'll give you like backhanded compliments, you know what I mean? Like, for instance, they might say, hey, you look decent, but if you lost 10 to 15 pounds, you'll be that girl. Like, excuse me? No, I'm that girl, period. And like I said, if you don't have that wherewithal, you can fall into that and start believing that. Or, for instance, say you have a personal goal, right? And you announce this goal to your significant other. Hey, I want to work towards this. Like, it's really something I want to do for myself. And instead of support, encouragement, you get okay or no response at all. Baby, if they love you, they rooting for you. Biggest cheerleader. Letting you know, hey, I'm proud of you for taking this on. If you get that no response type situation, oh yeah, you might be with one of them, Shug. You might be with one of them. A person that is emotionally abusive is legit trying to break you down, trying to break down your confidence, your character, all of that. That is their goal. And I have learned that sometimes a person can be emotionally abusive because they haven't per se had the kind of love and family experience that you have. You may come from a family where you genuinely love. You know what I'm saying? Big family. Or even you can be small knit. Y'all just close. Or the people with excuses, I can't stand this excuse, that are adults. Oh, well, I'm like this because I didn't get this and this and this as a child. Okay, so what does that have to do with the life that you're creating? So you really just gonna be out here bitter and hateful because of what you experienced in your family life, when you actually can start with a clean slate and go out here and be your own person and create your own family life? You crying about something that took place in your childhood. Don't get me wrong, things that took place in your childhood can be traumatic, but you gonna hold on to it and let it turn you negatively? That's my thing. And to be quite candid, those individuals who have experienced, I hate to say it, but it's usually the daddies that go missing. Mamas can be sorry too. I've witnessed it. But more so, it's the daddies that go missing. You will have grown up in a single parent household with just your mother, working hard like she worked. And you'll turn around, get out here and have children and do the same exact thing to your children. That right there is beyond me. Like, the hurt that comes along with neglecting a child. You know how you feel. Being lied to. Your parent being absent for certain events and situations and milestones. And you really turn around and have kids and do that to your own kid? What? That just don't make good sense at all. It just don't make good sense. And then I'm going to tell you something. Somebody that's emotionally abusive will, they are so determined to create any kind of hate possible that it'll get to a point where it start coming out in front of other people. Like, it's not going to be just at the house. Yeah. It'll be anywhere. Little stuff. Like, for instance, I've been in positions where I got little bitty babies, right? I done took all of the babies with me to the grocery store. I get home, got the groceries in the car. You sit and you watch me bring all of the groceries in the house. You're going to want to eat now, but you watch me bring all of the groceries in the house. Or I'm trying to cook, make a meal, or clean up the house, right? Garbage is overflowing. You see the garbage is overflowing. You watch me take the garbage out. Baby, let me tell you something. If that's going to be the case, I can do it by myself. Yeah, I put that together real quick. You don't have to try to purposely hurt me. It's enough out there that's going to hurt me without me having a significant other that's truly trying to hurt me. And yeah, I'm opening up a little bit about it because, like, I got to the point where as long as I had my kids with me, I didn't want to go home. And I wasn't finna go. For what? Yeah, it was like that. The reason all of this came about, like, I'm not even close to this young lady. But I have figured out for some reason people will come up to me and give their whole life story unsolicited. And I guess people just be needing to vent. I mean, it's not gonna go anywhere because I don't talk to people like that, which is crazy with what I do. But I just don't. Maybe people know that. Maybe that's why they feel comfortable doing it. I don't know. But she was telling me, she'd been in this relationship with this guy for a while. And it started off awesome. He was affectionate towards her. He loved her. Listen, every woman wants to be taken out and shown off on occasion. Like, she could even be a homebody and she gonna want to do that on occasion. She said it started off great like that, and then all of a sudden, she didn't change anything up as far as her looks or anything. All of a sudden, it became, oh, I think you're beautiful without makeup. Let me tell you something. That's pretty much a way for a narcissistic or emotionally abusive person to try to keep someone else from being attracted to you, whether you know it or not. Some women get it stuck in their head, oh, he just is territorial and making it known that I'm his. No, baby. No. He trying to plain Jane you down and control you. And what that does is it makes you lose a part of yourself. You begin to lose your own identity. No, sir. I was like this when you met me. Why would I change it up now? And then, y'all, we grown as adults. If we're attracted to our significant other, you really don't think it's nobody else out there in the world that can be attracted to your significant other? That's insane. That is insane. But they will try it, baby. Or the best one. Oh, I love your natural hair. For us black women. Do you? Then the next thing you know, the first thing that walked by with a beat face and a 40-inch bust down, he distracted. Girl, you better do you. You better do you. You do what make you comfortable, sure. And then, it's some men folk that's still stuck in the mentality of like that 1950s type situation. They can do it, but you can't. Oh, no. Ain't nobody going for that either, big dog. Don't let them do it to you. When I tell y'all, like, this young lady is young, right? And I'm thinking about young. When I say young, I mean like in her 20s. You dealing with and suffering with somebody like this now when you don't even have to. You got plenty of time. If you don't go ahead and dismiss her and go on about your business, and she's beautiful at that, that's the problem. He knows she's beautiful. And probably like, sir, you really that insecure? I can't stand no insecure man. I hate it. Like, you really that insecure that this is what you call yourself trying to do to her to make sure she don't go nowhere. You ain't doing nothing. If she is strong-minded enough, you ain't doing nothing but running her off. That's what you're doing. And I have girls. And because it's easy to fall into. I did. You know, my first like real serious relationship. I want to give them a warning. That's my job, you know. And I'm not saying that it couldn't be done to a man, but it's more prevalent with men. I'll say that. Yeah. It's more prevalent with men. Like, I haven't stopped thinking about her since her and I had that conversation. And then not just in relationships. Watch the folks that you have surrounding you. If you got somebody surrounding you every time you reach a goal or do something that you're proud of, that you've worked towards, it's some kind of negative connotation, or they try to make you feel like, oh, it's no big deal, baby, that's jealousy. Yeah, process that. Process that. You don't need nobody around you that ain't trying to help you grow at all. And if they mad because you leaving them, that meant they ain't meant to go. That's what that means. Like I was talking about my video earlier about someone purposely trying to be hateful, but I've gotten to a point now where even though I can feel the energy, I don't let it affect me. Yeah. I do not let it affect me. Again, that's just giving away too much control. It is something that I had to work at, though. I will say that. Because, you know, I would feel the energy change and be mad that I can't figure out why the energy changed, when in reality I haven't even done anything. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. And then on top of that, a real narcissist will have, or they will try to have anybody surrounding you, whether it be family or mutual friends, try to have them people convinced that they the good guy. Please. Please. And meanwhile, you thinking, no, this MF is hateful as hell to me, and you don't know what I'm suffering with out here. What kills me is, like, whatever the individual that's being emotionally abused is working towards, and that the narcissist gets mad about, you got the same opportunity to go out there and improve yourself instead of being a hater. But you know, everybody don't want to do their work, should. And then when you're in a relationship, it's messed up because you're supposed to be on the same team. Yeah, you're supposed to be working together to build something awesome. But you can't build if you legit jealous of each other. Like now, something that genuinely makes me happy is when I see a woman who has been physically, emotionally abused, tied up with a narcissist, and they come around. They come back into themselves, It is a beautiful situation to watch. It really is. Just know my guy be out there sick. And then once that woman gets that confidence about herself, it's over with. Because she's not going to take any more BS after that. Because she's found herself. She know what she can do. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do nothing with her, should. But get out her way. And you can get right or get left behind. You can do that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to put more content like this, especially on my YouTube channel, talking about real topics, because it could bless somebody. It could help somebody. Because I've been in some dark places, and some of my family and stuff didn't even know it was that dark until everything came to a head. Real talk. But like I said, sorry if it popped up looking like a makeup tutorial. It was just really a get ready with me. And I was listening to my true crime people, which is usually what I do when I do my makeup. Then I realized, girl, you ain't even talking to the people making a video. So I was like, yep, you're going to have to do a voiceover. But that's good, because like I said, it was needed. But I'm now working on my last contract, so I'm about to wrap this up.